next exercise is designed to help you coordinate your vowel modification and jaw position by taking you directly from one position to the next without a gradual transition as we've done in previous exercises. I'll explain more on that in a moment. So during this exercise, one of your many aims is to sing the entire phrase legato, smooth and connected. So rather than singing from the bottom note and then pausing for a second and then jumping up to the top note like this, do, do, we need to join or connect the bottom note to the top note like this. Do, do. Notice how there was no gap or no stopping or pausing of the sound when I sang from the bottom note to the top. So be sure to carry the sound through in a continuous line right through the entire exercise. Also, remember not to place too much weight on the bottom notes in this exercise, because doing so will make it more difficult to springboard up to the top notes. Righto, we're still working on our energy during this exercise, only this time, rather than gradually increasing your energy, you'll need to suddenly increase your energy in a quick burst as you jump up from that bottom note to the top note like this. Do, do. Remember to drop your jaw on that top note too. So in terms of the vowel modification that's going on that bottom note, you're singing a speech like do, do, do. Notice the shape of my lips, do. However, to create the space that's needed for that top note, you'll need to sing a more open do, almost like a da sound. Do, 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 da. Okay? And most importantly, the final techniques we're going to employ for this lesson are those of forward focus and placement. So let's start with forward focus. As we know, it's common for singers to try and push or reach up to those higher notes in their vocal range. However, it's important to understand that high notes are not actually physically in a higher place. All notes originate in the same place. However, higher pitches or notes do resonate higher in the body, as we know. So trying to lift the voice only restricts the maneuverability of the vocal cords, because it's in the lifting or reaching for those top notes that we tend to force the larynx higher in the throat. I know I've said this a number of times already, but it really is worth repeating that pushing the voice, forcing the tone, or straining to reach those higher notes is counterproductive. So what we're going to focus on during this lesson is leaning into the sound rather than lifting up to the note. So when you're singing through the following exercise, visualize or mentally focus the top notes out in front of you rather than moving upwards. So rather than imagining the high note as being above you like this, do, do, or do, looking up for that top note, do, do, and reaching up like that, see the higher notes as further away from you or moving outward in front of you like this. Do, do. Okay, so that's forward focus. What about placement? Well, this is a really simple concept. Placement simply means where you are physically and mentally placing the note. For instance, if you're singing higher notes, would you try to feel them or imagine them in your chest resonator? Probably not, simply because they don't belong there. Higher notes belong in the head resonator, so that's exactly where we're going to focus them, where we're going to place them. We're going to visualize them coming out from our cheeks, our eye sockets, forehead and skull. We're going to bring our physical awareness of feeling the vibration of the sound in these areas. And we're also going to prepare the body by raising our soft palate, dropping our jaw, and relaxing our tongue, and increasing our energy level so that the physical body is ready to produce those notes. Okay, so this next exercise is going to bring all of this together for us. So let's do some more singing.